Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. So everybody always asks me, how do I be successful? How do I make it? How do I stay motivated? What do I do? They're learning and there's so much going on. So how do you actually get to the end? The answer is pretty simple. Basically, you just need to be smart about your goals. Number one, you need to have those goals, and then you need to be smart about them. So what does that actually mean? So first, we're going to talk about S. So smart. Being smart is being specific. So what will you actually do? What are your action words? I'm going to call more people. I'm going to come to the office every day. I'm going to dedicate X amount of hours. I'm going to make my activity sheet. I'm going to write down my goals every day. I'm going to put down a time frame. Are you being specific about what you want and the actions that you will take? That's the first step. The second step is, of course, M. So it needs to be measurable. So are you using targets? Do you know your numbers? Are you actually keeping track of what you are doing? So you made these goals, you're specific, but then are you measuring what's going on? How many calls did I make? How many of those calls transferred to appointments? How many appointments did I go on? How many of those appointments transferred to offers? How many of those offers transferred to contracts? How many contracts transferred to closing? And then at the end of the year, how many closings did I do? And what did it take for me to actually get there? That's how you know your numbers. The next thing is make sure that it's achievable. So that's your A, okay? So you're gonna make sure that it is achievable. You want to give yourself a challenge, yet something that's attainable. So for instance, if you did 10 transactions in last year, 2018, for 2019, you should say, hey, I'm going to do 15 or 20, just something that you feel is attainable. And if you write down something like 50 or 100, make sure you actually have your roadmap to get there and that you follow it and you be consistent. But give yourself something challenging yet attainable, okay? And the next one is R. So is it relevant? So all these actions that you're taking, is it relevant? Does it make sense? Is it improving your business? Or are you just like pulling things out of thin air? I'm going to do this. I'm going to send postcards. I'm going to send emails. I'm going to do this. I'm going to call FSBOs today. I'm going to call expireds tomorrow. I'm going to do this. You're just trying all these different things. Be relevant. So if you're going to farm, send out your postcards. Follow up with a call to that same area. Follow up with maybe another postcard. You have to work the system. Stay relevant. Don't be all over the place. Stay relevant to what is going to make you successful and profitable. And make sure that it makes sense. Don't just, make it up. Oh, well, I'm going to go to this networking event. I don't really know why I'm going there. I have no actual targets for being there. Make it make sense. And last but not least, probably one of the most important is timely. So you want to make sure that you are timely. What is your deadline? When do you want to have this all completed by? Because if you just say someday, then you leave yourself open to making excuses and saying, you know what? I didn't have time this week. I didn't have time today. I didn't have time yesterday. I'll start Monday. Oh, everybody's the famous I'll start Monday, right? Not going to happen. So make sure that you give yourself that deadline and you follow it, okay? Because that is super, super important. Follow that deadline and just stay smart. Stay smart, okay? So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and you can Google this stuff and just follow up and, make some sort of organizational chart for yourself. Stay smart, be specific, be measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And you should see some success. Have a great day.